Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy Rico and I'm back with another video. We're gonna talk about if sneaker bots are worth it. Alright, so y'all know exactly how we do it. Let's jump right into it. Alright, so we basically gonna break it down into two phases, right? I'm gonna give you the cons, I'm gonna give you the pros, and then what I'm gonna do is at the end I'm gonna give you what I think as far as if it's worth it or not. So make sure you stick around to the end. Alright, so for those of you who are completely lost about what a bot even is in this context, basically these things have existed honestly since online shopping was ever invented. Okay, and basically it's a system or software that sends multiple queries. They're used to ensure that a person gets their hands on a limited item online. Okay, the bot usually sends an unfathomable amount of queries to a site until it basically makes a successful purchase. All right, so I'm sure you can imagine a bot can do this, can pick an item, add to cart, check out faster than a human can. So that's how they work. All right, so first, like I said, we're gonna start with the cons, and honestly the biggest con about it is how much money it takes to really get a bot. I've seen bots go for about $4,500. However, that's not really the norm, but more realistically and more commonly I've seen them go for about the 500 range, I would say. And I will add that you can rent out bots. Okay, so if you can't afford to go spend that much on a bot, trust me, I completely understand. You can rent them out. I will tell you this, you don't get the same support, I would say, when you're using rented versus actually buying one, but that's another video for another time. Let me know if y'all want to see that in the comments. Also, another part of this same con, it goes hand in hand with it, so I'll add it, I'll group it together, and that's getting scammed. Okay, it's easy, real easy to get scammed in this, so make sure you're dealing with reputable people when you're doing this. I'll put all the links that I have available to me to you, so let me know and I got you. Like I said, every aspect of botting, bro, costs money. So that's cook groups, that's proxies, servers, you name it, it all costs money. All right, so another con is that they don't always work. Okay, so you could end up spending $4,500 for a bot and it still not work. Okay, just like everything else on this planet that you buy, you get what you pay for, right? Well, in this case, that it doesn't work like that, because like I said, a $4,500 bot could definitely not work. But trust me, stick around, because I'm going to tell you how you could also turn that around and make it worth it. And I know you're thinking like, bro, how, in what cases could it not work? And I'll tell you how, because you got to think about it. You're not the only person using a bot. Okay, so there's people with faster bots, more reliable bots, and on top of the fact that it's just flat out unrealistic to guarantee a cop when there's tens of thousands of people trying to buy just a limited amount of items. Also, most sites do say in their terms and conditions that if they find out an order is botted, they can deny it for no reason. So you need to be ready to take some L's on it. So I'm just trying to put you ahead of the game. All right, bro, now let's talk about the pros now. Now the biggest pro is simple. All right, the biggest pro is simple. Basically, you can have a better chance of copping some heat at retail, bro. That's basically what it boils down to with a bot, and that's the best thing about it. Just ask several of the people, not in the resale game, just ask everybody that you know that's in the sneakers, all right? It is almost impossible to get your hands on some heat at retail. So having a bot puts you ahead of millions of people who don't have a bot and who still want to cop these sneakers. You don't have to wait in any lines. You don't have to enter any raffles. And like I mentioned in the last video, standing in line is still alive and well. But a sneaker bot will save you effort, time, sleep, gas money, all that, kind of justifying its price and helping you cop right from home. All right, so here's a huge thing too, especially for us who trying to be the sneaker plug. When you pair a bot with proxies, that's when you're starting to give yourself a chance to get multiple pairs. All right, now most sites have a policy to, especially when it's some heat, like you can only buy one, right? Hey, what's going on? Real quick, I want to ask if I'm providing you any value. If you can, subscribe to this channel, man. Like this video and comment. Let me know what you think. That would mean a lot to me. Back to what y'all came to see. What a proxy does is sort of shows you as different people, and so you know, you don't get banned from the sites this way. You can just dramatically increase your chance of getting more sneakers. Like I said, let me know in the comments. If y'all want, I can go all into detail about those as well, if y'all really want to know about bots. All right, so now we're gonna transition from the pros because it's obvious what the pros are. Here's some things to know going forward, all right? Number one, you've got to get dedicated, okay? If you can't look yourself in the mirror and say, man, I'm honestly gonna get dedicated to this bot process and not give up, you know, even within the first couple months of making a huge investment, which honestly sounds crazy, but if you're not on that level of dedication, take it from me, bro. Don't waste your time, your money, your sanity, bro, because you're gonna go crazy and like, what, I spent all this money on something that doesn't work. So it definitely takes dedication, all right? Because you spent a fortune and you're gonna take L after L, you know, and it doesn't happen like that for everybody. I do want to add that it doesn't happen like that for everybody, but most people have to sort of learn their way in. So make sure you dedicate it. And you definitely also have to have the time, and it goes hand in hand with the last one, which is dedication, but you definitely have to have the time to dedicate to learn your way over the L process. The third thing to know, the bigger your budget, the bigger your snowball is. And if you don't know what I mean by that, look up the snowball effect, all right? And with this is, the more you have to play with, the more sort of access you have. All right, so now it's time for me to give you my answer. And my answer is yes, it is definitely worth it if you can afford it to get a sneaker bot, all right? And this is one of the pros that I didn't mention because I wanted to save for this segment, but this is why I say it's worth it. The best part about spending all that money on cook groups, on bots, on all this different type of stuff is you're putting yourself in the club, all right? You're now networking. You're starting to rub elbows with certain people. What you'll do is you will run into a community of people who are willing to help, all right? You will run into somebody who knows somebody. I spoke on it in the other video, but the main thing is like making friends, networking, getting a reputation, and honestly, just like I said, gaining relationships to where it can get to the point to where you don't need to go out and hunt anymore because, you know, you've sort of, now you're in these circles or whatever. I spoke on it in the other video, but the main thing is making friends, building a reputation. Like I said, you're rubbing elbows with some of these people now. And so at that point, you might have networked your way into a situation to where you don't gotta hunt for sneakers anymore, or you don't gotta find, you know, plugs or anything, because now you know people, and you know they know your reputation, they know your budget, and so hey, you know, they're gonna start telling you, hey, I'm getting this and I got an extra 3 or 4 pair, I'll give them to you for this or whatever. So yeah, you definitely set yourself up to win when you get in these type of communities, these cook groups and things like that. So yeah, my answer is yes. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. So that's pretty much gonna wrap it up today. It was real. Like I said, let me know in the comments if y'all think that bots are worth it. If y'all have any bots, man, let me know. I might start a community to where, you know, we can all just chop it up and see if I can link some people up and get some business going. So man, I appreciate all y'all for the love and support y'all give me every video. If you like my content, please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe. Also, check out one of these other videos that they put up. Not only is it gonna help my channel, but it's just gonna help us all, man. So like I said, love everybody out there. Let's get it.